Hi guys, welcome to my channel Enticing Arisha, and as promised I've come back again to speak on the topic of how to overcome breakups. And if you like my video, please subscribe, like, share, comment on my video on my channel so that you get notifications immediately. Okay, so just to give you a short recap, the earlier video was about my view, saying breakups are really good. It comes with an opportunity. And let me take this forward now. I believe that any kind of a pain in a relationship or in whatever status you are dealing with, pain always comes with a gift. Okay, now gifts are something that everybody likes because see, once you're in pain, you kind of get a new direction towards doing things, and what is your next action, or maybe being something innovative. So pain always comes with a gift. This may sound a little bit philosophical, but I believe that God, okay, now God, you can take it in whichever way, maybe eternal force, or maybe whichever God you believe in, or your inner conscious or subconscious, or whatever way, okay. But I feel God has seen something which you have not been able to see. He has heard something which you as a human have not been able to hear, and He has moved something from your life which you wouldn't have otherwise been able to move. He likes all his children, so he sees like my child is going to be suffering in long run, so he kind of gives you a breakup. Now this breakup could be anything. It could be because of death, or because of in a relationship, or maybe your friends backstabbing you. It could be anything. But these breakups, God sees what exactly is coming ahead, and He kind of prepares you and takes you out of the situation. Okay, so now coming back to the topic, how do you think you can overcome a breakup? Firstly is accept your emotions, accept your negative emotions. It is fine to be negative, it is okay to cry, it is okay, it is normal. It happens with everybody. So firstly, accept that you have had a breakup, and it's normal. Everybody goes through this breakup. The second most thing which I feel is you have to learn to heal yourself, heal your emotions. That is more important. Now, your healing process can take whatever time depending upon your emotional connect in the relationship. But heal yourself. Your healing could be either through your prayers, or could be physical exercise, or could be kind of meditation, or could be redirecting your focus into something else, like maybe your work, or maybe spending time with friends, or maybe going on an adventure trip. Whatever may be your path of healing, you have to follow that. Okay, the third most important thing when you have a breakup is you should have someone in your life to whom you can confide. You know, somebody with whom you can speak unedited, somebody you're sure is not going to be judgmental about what you're speaking, someone with whom you really feel comfortable, and you can be yourself. You can speak all that you want to. You know what happens is when you have this one person to whom you confide, you are your true self, and all your negativity can be flushed out. All the toxins within you get flushed out, and you become fresh. You become a fresh, like a fresh flower, or a fresh baby, or a fresh human being who's like ready to accept fresh energies and emotions within. So first thing is accept that you have you're going through a tough patch and a negative emotion. Second thing is try and heal yourself, and in the healing process, try to speak to one person to whom you can confide. I call this person as a trump card. This trump card, you usually don't use it day in day out, but whenever you're low or whenever you are down with your emotions, you're able to speak to them, you're able to express all your thoughts, your emotions, your feelings, and still you're able to vent out your emotions. So do that. Okay, so definitely get hold of a friend or get hold of a person to whom you can communicate. And then the final step comes in your overcoming step for your breakup is decide what is your next action plan. You have to decide. Now you can either be it can either be you get into another new relationship, or you decide no, it's a no relationship for me. Okay, now whatever be your decision, you have to be clear you're not carrying baggages from the past. If you're deciding, yes, I'm going to go ahead in a fresh relationship, don't carry a baggage from the past saying, oh, I've had a breakup, this girl didn't deserve me, or this boy didn't deserve me, he was not just the right one for me, I've got somebody right and I'm going ahead with that person. No, it's not that. Don't carry your baggages from the past. If you're really seeing somebody who's of interest to you, with whom you want to commit into a relationship, it's then that you have to go ahead. And similarly, if you're deciding, no, I don't want to get into any kind of a relationship, which may or may not lead to a heartbreak, there also I say, don't decide this based on your baggages. In your past, I have been into a relationship for 7 years, like how it was for Archana. She had been for 7 years and she's had a bitter experience, and you don't decide, I've had a bad experience, so I'm not going to go ahead with it. Life does not run like that. Every day is a new experience. Every day is new. Maybe you go, after all your breakups, maybe you come across somebody who's really committed, who can really make you happy, make you smile every day, make your day blossom. So I would say, don't let your decisions or your next action be a baggage from your past. And over and above everything, I feel spirituality helps you to overcome your breakups. Now, spirituality could be anything, as I told you. It could be meditating, it could be prayers, it could be fasting, it could be finding inner peace, it could be chanting mantras, it could be anything. Spirituality, it actually, what it does is it kind of cleanses your process, your thought process. So in case any kind of negativity is still left within you, even that comes out. So you have shared, you have accepted, you have healed, you have shared, you have spoken about it to a friend or a confide, and then you have decided what your next course of action is going to be, and you are going through a process of a bit of spirituality where you gain something more, something different, and where your negativity is completely flushed out. All the toxins within you are flushed. And last but not the least, I would like to say, insist on one more thing, which is move on. Move on. Please move on. You are not a rock. You are not a mountain. You are human. You are a living being. So please move on in your life. Don't get stuck in a place, because that is going to give bitterness, and nothing other than bitterness. Okay. So with this, I'm completing my today's video, and my next video will come shortly within this week, and that's going to be about frustrations. Okay. Until then, see you and bye-bye.